It's Skullin 101, back with another Transformers review. This is Jolt, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Deluxe Class. Now, before I get started, I kind of actually like this figure. So, I don't know. I've never seen any actually other reviews on this yet or anything, so maybe I missed them. I don't know. But I think I like complexity in the transformations. To me, I enjoy those, and this one's got quite a bit of complexity. Maybe if that's not what you're into, then you probably won't like it, but I really like it. And if I had one thing to say about this figure, I would have to say his feet, which you can kind of tell, you know, it's the front of the car a little bit, but they do cover it up pretty well. But that's my only downfall, but everything else is pretty good. And I guess now we're going to open it up and take a look. Okay, so yeah, my broke finger. So the first part of this transformation, we'll flip him over. There's his hands. We're going to take his hands, flip them up. Actually, well, forgot one step. Before we get ahead of ourselves here, go ahead and pull this out. There we go. Weigh him. Can weigh him afterwards, but I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the way. So, for a deluxe figure, he weighs 2.9 ounces. Alright, let's go back to the old first video we did. Since we're taking just the figure of Optimus Prime. Yeah, you can't see him up on top of there, but he is 3 exactly. So, Optimus weighs a little bit more. Since Optimus came with this trailer, didn't come with the gun. He came with the gun, so actually, well, I don't know. See, the deluxe, actually I never checked if the deluxe Optimus by himself ever came with the gun. But so, alright, anyway, I'm not going to go with that. 2.9, so he's within the range of the other deluxe, and I will check all the other deluxes as we go along. Within each class, how much different in the plastic. But I would say this guy had a lot of engineering. Alright, let's go back to where we were at. Taking the arms, well, out. Like that. Should be able to. I don't know if y'all can hear my kids upstairs or not. Oh, well, let me pop them straight up. There we go. That's better. That way we can pop them out. Okay. Pull them all the way back. Got these little things on the side of this. There we go. Pull his arms down. Well, it reminds me a lot of Viacon in a way. This is the way his arms work. Sorry if I pulled him out of view there. It's just kind of fidgety a little bit. And like I say, I like the complexity because usually it gives more to the character. Even if it's not in a bad way, I actually kind of enjoy it. So we want this to be straight down like that. I might have to shorten this video, so I may be cutting scenes a little bit, trying to get them to stay here. There we go. Pop it up. Make sure it's popped up. These little areas right here, you gotta make sure they're tight down. Alright. So we're gonna flip him, arm straight up, flip him over, take the front. See if I can see. Pull it. Oh, straight. Well, split apart already. Pull it straight down. Okay. Then we're going to take the top. Should split apart right there, and you can see his abdomen, or more like groin area. If I can get it. Well, grabbing it from the wrong area. There we go. Pop them up, pull them up. There we go. Pull those up. These are going to fold in right here. These will fold in. So fold those in. There we go. And then we're going to take the front, spread them all the way apart, which is already apart actually. Okay, and then we're going to take, 1 second. Okay, where was I? Alright, sorry, I had to do something. Might be a break in the film. Push down on the hood. These pop out. My hands are not being in the way. Pop down. Those are the back of the heel. Forget how to get that. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Pop that out. That's right. These little latch right here on both sides. Pop it out. You can take the wheels, turn them around, just like that. This other wheel, turn it around. And then you have the legs, which I think look pretty awesome. It's the legs so far. Okay. So now on to the next part. What's oh yeah, the head area. Let me move this. This part can be a little bit weird. If I remember correctly, I can't do that yet, can I? No, I can't. Alright, this pushes in. Or am I in the wrong spot? No, you push that, yeah, here we go. Push that up. Part of the head, you push that in. You pull these out. Which, actually, I'm going to show you something about these little pieces right here that I do differently in the transfer, or actually, not for the transformation, but for the show of it versus the way it's supposed to be. Sorry, my camera's down a little low. Actually, give me a second. Pause it. I'll be right back. Alright, so push these back up. We were right here on the front. Put these up. That's pushed in. Oh dear, did I forget something? I think I did. Oh yeah, hold on. Wow, I forgot how to do this. Not cool. Alright, shoot, I did. I forgot. What did I forget? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The front end, you pull it up and around, pop it into place. The head pops around, if I remember correctly. There we go. Okay, now the head, push that real good. Pull the head out. Sorry if I pulled out a camera, it's just driving me nuts. I'm on the side of my camera and actually not behind it. Okay, so that's popped out. Make sure these are pulled. It's supposed to be like that, which I don't mind. He does got a weird kind of backpack right there, as far as I mean, or kibble. I really should call it kibble because it's not really a backpack. But if you pull that up to the side of it, which I don't think it's supposed to go there. Actually, I'm not sure. I never checked on it. Anyway, alright. Which actually, no, I don't think it does. It's supposed to hang down. That's right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, those hang down. Which, you know, either way. I mean, actually, the first time I did it, I let them hang. Which, I kind of put them to the side like that. That of an angle. It looks pretty cool. Alright, so his feet are out. His head's out. His body's in. Which I thought that was very interesting, the way his abdomen folds around and comes back around on the car. So this is the front of the car, part of the windshield here. Right? And this is the rear of the car. So I thought that was interesting. So the arms you pull around. Actually, that's the other thing I forgot to say about the arms, is the articulation of them, which I'll get into here in a minute. It kind of sucks for a vehicle. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I see why most people put the camera in front of them. It makes it easier. Kind of like pulling it towards you. You're pulling it towards the camera. I'm pulling it away from myself. Okay, so I'm going to have to fix that. Oops, I thought I had that upside down. Okay, there we go. So, okay. There's Jolt. Now, if memory serves, no, are those upside down or upright? No, that's the way they want them. I think it looks cool if you tilt them at an angle, or even, is it the other angle? Let me see. That way, either like that side has it or that side. It's saying up and down like that, but I think that's the way I liked it. Yeah, it was like just tilt them in a little bit. Gives it a meaner look a little bit. And if that's the way it's supposed to be, according to the directions, it's being very vague about it. Alright, so articulation. He only got left and right movement on his head. Arms, that's, yeah, up and down. Not very much. You know, front and back. It is a ball joint, but it's stiff on both arms. So he doesn't really get a lot of articulation. But I still like the figure. I don't know. I think for me it's mostly about transformation sometimes, but more than articulation, because as long as, even if it's hard to move him, as long as you can get him to get into poses, like I still can get him to do poses. I mean, that's when I have him out of the box, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to pose him. I mean, most of these guys, and probably all of them eventually, I will customize them, paint them, and whatever. But until then, yeah, this is basically it. So he's got great hip articulation. He has no waist, of course, because of transformation. He can't even get it. He does have his knee, and it's sort of a double joint. If you look, it's supposed to be what the tire turns into. He's still very tight. It's only the second time he's been transformed, so he's still really, really tight. So he has no leg articulation, but you can position the parts at the bottom to get different angles or whatever you need. You know, so I mean, me personally, this guy is going to be like in a pose on my shelf. Don't know what kind of pose yet, but I haven't really had any problem making him stand. Let me see, try something. Will he take a different pose? Yeah, well, I don't know. I still like the figure though. I don't know what it is about it, but I like it. He is a 135 scale. So if you're into scale, you know, he's 135, so you know, you can place him with whatever else thing that you might have scaled. Yeah, and besides that fact, I'm trying to see if I can get him to do another pose and see if he'll stand. What I got to do to get him to stand. Okay, so yeah, that tells me I can at least get him into a different pose. Transformation, I give him a 7 or 8, 7.5, which I think is pretty fun. I mean, I don't give really high scores on that unless I really, really enjoy it. And like I say, I like complexity. Posability wise, yeah, he does get a low score. I give him, like, on a scale 1 to 10, a 3. But like I say, if I can move his foot up like that and get him to stand, well, I shouldn't really say posability, I should say articulation wise he's a 3, but posability 6 to a 7, because I'm sure I can still get him to pose. And probably actually not having all that articulation, once you move it into position, it's going to stay a lot better. So that, posability wise, yeah, 6 or 7. And overall, I give him a 6.5, I think. So yeah, so you got a 6.5 overall. He's a 135 scale, 2.9 pounds. So yeah. Okay guys, thank you for watching my review. I hope y'all enjoy it. And I will also start doing some customized reviews, because I am customizing a Starscream as we stand. But maybe I'll do a review on Starscream before I do the customization. But like I said, I got a couple of them, so it's only one that I'm actually customizing right now. Let's go ahead and get his gun. Wow, what's a review if you don't do the weapon, right? There's his gun. Well, actually, let me focus in on that. There we go. Get a little bit closer there. Get my weird finger. It's a weird gun. I'm sorry. This gun is really stupid. I'm just going to say that. I mean, yeah. The color is stupid. Maybe if I paint it, it'll look awesome. When you do that, yeah, it just... That's why I really didn't want to do it. This is a stupid gun, by the way, so... And he's got a couple MechTech ports, you know, basically going under his arm right there. Hold on, let me... trying to find a place there we go. And since he doesn't have a lot of articulation, yeah, it'll hold it no matter what position I put him in. So yeah. Okay, I think I haven't forgotten anything. If I have, I'll just, you know, put some text on the video itself. Please rate, subscribe, and comment, and tell me what y'all think.
Starscream says stay in school, kids.